on tonight's Square Off.
For years we've been saying censorship, 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 not really understanding that real censorship is when the government does it, which is what they're doing now.
Man, I mean, I came home and I said, you know, to my wife, you tell the most important man in the world what to do, and he doesn't. Doesn't that make you the most important man in the world? And she said, pick up your socks.
I'm Brian Lowry.
And I'm Andy Wallenstein. Welcome to Square Off. We're going to give you the inside track on industry innovators and some of the hottest stars in TV today. But first, let's square off on some of the issues making TV headlines.
All right, so let's get into the Dave Chappelle situation with Comedy Central. Dave Chappelle walked away from the Chappelle Show, which was obviously a huge franchise for them, and a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money in that show. And Comedy Central decided they were going to take what they had without Chappelle's input, without Chappelle's approval, and put together shows and put them on. Fair game?
You know what? I understand where Comedy Central came from, but you know what? In the long term, I think they made a mistake, and I'll tell you why. Because if you look at what Chappelle has said in the media lately, I think he's open to coming back.
You know, normally networks get kicked around for being too soft in dealing with persnickety stars.
Right.
In this case, I think you got to hand it to them. They said, look, if you're not going to come to work, if you're not going to do the show, we'll do what we can with it, and screw you.
But Chappelle is the biggest thing on that network. I mean, nothing else compares to what incredible comedy genius this guy was doing. I mean,
well, I'd argue with that. I mean, I think the signature for Comedy Central is The Daily Show.
You think The Daily Show represents more comic genius than Chappelle?
Not only more comic genius, but more of an anchor for the network. 4 nights a week versus a show that's on 10 episodes maybe for a year.
I mean, come on. You watch The Daily Show day in, day out, and you realize, you know, some days are better than others. With Chappelle, you got top-of-the-line comedy every time out.
Chappelle is an extremely talented guy, but I would put, if you added up the first 10 minutes of The Daily Show in the course of a week, that's as good as any 35, 40 minutes week in and week out you're apt to see on television. And I really think that's the signature for the network.
But, you know, it's interesting. If Chappelle were to come back, let's say, in 2007 or 8, I wonder if he'd be stepping back into the same TV environment that he'd left a year ago. If you follow what's going on in Capitol Hill right now, there is a real movement afoot, and the FCC is driving it, to regulate cable television in the same way that broadcast does. And I think that is asinine. I mean, the thing with cable is, I pay for it to be in my home. Therefore, I'm entitled to whatever it is. And if you don't want it, don't buy it. Isn't it that simple?
Not really. Only because, well, look, the rules are asinine. There's no question that the rules governing indecency are asinine and they're vague.
Right.
But the question of whether cable should be a distinction from broadcast, I'm not sure people make that distinction anymore.
How about the $85 I plunk down every month for cable plus who knows what else? I make a very conscious decision when I'm going to order that. And if you don't want that kind of programming, then don't sign up. The broadcast networks are your safe harbor zone. And, you know, look, this also veers into...
That's the problem. To think that the broadcast networks are a safe harbor zone. The broadcast networks are down there in the muck digging for audience along with everybody else. It's kind of a hard decision to make to say we're going to hold 4 channels or 6 channels or 7 channels to a standard that's different than the other 120 that are coming into the house.
Right, but let's take a look at the big offenders in cable and what they're doing. Chappelle would be on that list on Comedy Central with South Park. FX has a bunch of really violent shows with The Shield. Nip Tuck is pretty graphic. But all these shows are on at 10 o'clock or after, and that is what is known as the safe harbor zone.
Right.
So why can't cable get some breathing room?
The issue is that there are going to be people that are going to be upset by what's on television, no matter where it is, no matter who it is. And if you start to give them, you know, it's basically like the Indians when the settlers got here. You gave them New Jersey, and the next thing you knew, they were in Arizona. So once you start making concessions on indecency, I understand it's not going to stop. But there is a question about broadcast versus cable, and if people recognize that line, if you're talking about a 14-year-old kid, I don't think they make a big distinction between channel 2.
That 14-year-old kid has a parent who is paying for the right to do that. It is up to that parent to police that 14-year-old kid. There's plenty of technology in digital cable right now where cable subscribers can block out channels as they see fit. I don't understand why we don't see more of that.
As long as I have access to Spice for my $9.95, they can do whatever they want.
He meant Spike. But anyway, we'll be right back with Jon Cryer from 2.5 Men.
Yeah, it's distracting. It's sort of entertaining at the same time.
Hi, I'm Jamie Presley from My Name is Earl, and you're watching the TV Guide channel.
I often get asked how eHarmony works.
What actually got my attention was a profile.
It helps you to figure out you, then it helps you to find that person that you are most compatible with.
Then we use a scientific system to match you based on who you are at the very deepest levels.
And you're watching the TV Guide channel.
Jon Cryer is known for all sorts of comedy parts, but the one that he's really taken and made his own right now is as Alan Harper in the hit CBS comedy 2.5 Men. Jon, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, thank you.
I wanted to ask about working with a young actor, someone who might not, you know, have as much experience. And
Charlie
I know when
Sheen. Yeah,
exactly
I'm sorry.
when John Huston made Annie, he supposedly said to the adult actors, when the kid gets it right, you have to get it right. And is that what they've said to you about working with Charlie Sheen?
Yes, shockingly. I assume you're referring to Angus.
Yes. Yeah.
Angus C. Jones on my show.
Who is 12 now?
Who is 12? No, in fact, he's a total pro.
Your show is pretty blue in some place. I mean, it's not blue, but it's racy. What percentage of the jokes does he actually get, or how many of them actually go over his head?
A lot of them go over his head, and that seems to be just the way he likes it. I think he senses that there is a vast, complicated world beyond stage 26, and he doesn't want to go there.
Well, speaking of complicated worlds, you mentioned Charlie Sheen. I mean, his name obviously is in the headlines nowadays. Is there?
What are you talking about?
You didn't hear. He got
Your
the Emmy
internet
nomination.
access was taken away, right? Yeah.
But in all seriousness, I mean, does that represent a distraction as you guys go about your business?
Yeah, it's distracting because it's sort of entertaining at the same time. Not so much for him, but you know, he is sort of used to this. He's used to a level of this that would make other humans explode out of every single one of their pores.
But does he try to insulate all this hoopla from the rest of the show, or you know, or is he? I would imagine he's like a professional who, like, you know, once he's there, it's all about the show.
It's all about the show. He will rarely sort of give you a little sliver on what he's going through. But no, it's all about the show, and he really, you know, he doesn't let that aspect intrude on it. He's never even late, which is, you know, I'm late. I mean, everybody's late. You know, I'll come to think of it, Angus isn't late, and neither is Charlie. So.
Well, the two of you, I mean, the two of you had a real instant chemistry with that show, and it doesn't look like that's something that's really put on. I mean, it seems like, you know, for whatever, despite the kind of varied roles you've played, that this was one you really settled into almost instantly.
Oh yeah, when the very first time we auditioned together, it was all there, and it remains essentially unchanged, the dynamic between us. And what was nice about that was that gave me the confidence to go into, I mean, the audition process for a TV show, I don't know how familiar you guys are with it, but it's for actors.
We were the last two people they picked, okay. So it's...
Okay. Well, for us, the process is you often audition for a casting director, then you audition for a producer, then you make some sort of a test deal where basically it's completely one way. If the network wants you, you're stuck. If they, you know, but you can't take anything else. So it's a very weird sort of one-sided process. And you go into those things just packed with fear and trepidation because, like, I had to give up a shot at doing Battlestar Galactica because I had to sign a test deal with CBS instead of signing a test deal with Sci-Fi Channel. So I had to give up even a shot at Battlestar Galactica to do 2.5 Men.
Which role would it have been?
Baltar,
Yeah.
which I love the show.
Yeah.
It was funny because during my divorce, my ex's lawyer kept bringing up the fact that you know, I had turned down this horrible show, Battlestar Galactica, to do 2.5 Men. I was like, no, Battlestar Galactica is really good, actually. It sounds a little cheesy. The old one was cheesy, but the new one's great. But anyway, I didn't. So at any rate, I had to go into my audition for Warner Brothers and eventually CBS with the confidence that Charlie and I were working, and that was all they needed to see.
And we'll be right back with John Cryer.
Well, you're making it sound a lot more organized than all the, I went to Washington with an agenda.
Of course, TV Guide Channel guides you. Guide is our middle name. Here's John and Deborah.
And we're back with John Cryer. John, so last year you had a chance to go to the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Yes. And which made quite a stir this year, actually, with Stephen Colbert's appearance. But and you had a chance to meet with Kevin Martin, who's now the chairman of the Federal Communications Commission. How did that come about, and what was your sort of agenda with that meeting?
Well, you're making it sound a lot more organized than all the, I went to Washington with an agenda.
Well, how did you get invited to the White House Correspondents'
Well,
Dinner?
I got invited by a political action group that advocates on behalf of the industry. Not, you know, we're not advocating on any, like, human rights or anything important. It's like, no piracy.
Leave that to Angelina Jolie. Yeah.
No DVD copying. We're enraged. But at any rate, no, they had invited me, and I was just curious. I've always been a political junkie, and was curious to meet all those people, and Kevin Martin had just been appointed, and I, you know, had not heard much about him, and so I sort of put out the word that I wanted to meet him. Because I'm on kind of a risque show, 2.5 Men occasionally pushes the envelope there, and we are on broadcast, so we're under the purview of the FCC. And somehow, through a bizarre game of Washington telephone, word just went from table to table until it got to Kevin Martin as, John Cryer is totally going to kick your ass. So the poor guy, I finally meet him, and he's like, hey, you know, sort of flinching. There with his lovely wife. They were very nice. And I had my panties in a bunch about something, mostly because I have a problem that the FCC has been allowed this huge leeway to levy fines, and they've been given the leeway to give huge fines,
which have been dramatically increased.
Yeah, dramatically increased, meaningfully increased. But there is no code. There is no Hayes Code. The Hayes Code of the 20s delineated exactly what you could and could not do, and that's you know. That's at least fair. It's, you know, it's ridiculous, but it's fair. The problem with the way the FCC is running it now is it's just how many complaints do we get, then we watch it and we decide, the FCC panel. And that's going to, of course, be arbitrary. Plus, we have to work on a day-to-day basis in the situation where we have no idea what's going to cross the line. In some respect, we as performers are suffering from people from crying wolf. For years we've been saying censorship, 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 not really understanding that real censorship is when the government does it, which is what they're doing now. That's a real problem, and we should not have been yelling then. We should be yelling now.
But do you think the situation is that it's really hopelessly arbitrary and that there's no way that the FCC could figure out the lines, or could there be some sort of a Hayes Code type situation that would really give you guys an idea of where you could go up to?
Well, there has to be. If they say, you know what, we can't do a Hayes Code, then there's no reason for them to be, frankly. If they can't come up with a code for us to live by, if we can't understand where we can transgress, then there's no reason for them to be.
But wouldn't you rather the industry be the one who perhaps volunteers that code?
We do. You know, on a daily basis, we're dealing with standards and practices. They're already in place. They're coming down to the set, drinking our coffee, eating our donuts, and doing their jobs, and
occasionally pulling a joke.
And that's fine. You know what? We'll put the dirty ones on the DVD, and everybody wins. But you know, and like I said, it's fair for the network to tell me what I can and can't say. It's the government that's the problem in this case.
And we'll be back again with John Cryer.
I was fortunate, or rather unfortunate enough, to be in pilots that got on the air.
Most of them went to series, but
And
most
then
of them didn't
tanked.
last. Yeah.
TV's on fire this summer. Hot moves, hot pods, hot babes. And TV Guide Channel previews 50 all-new summer sizzlers in an original one-hour special. Queer Eye, Rockstar, Deal or No Deal. The list goes on. Don't get burned on reruns. 2006 Summer TV Preview, Sunday, 8/7 Central, only on TV Guide Channel.
When I eat right, get my 7 hours a night. When I get my 8 glasses a day,
beauty needs water. Crystal Light is water made beautiful.
I feel so good.
Crystal Light turns the water you need to drink into something beautiful. Bring out your beauty.
Dell Media Center PCs let you enjoy and share your digital photos. Download pictures from your digital camera. View or play them as a slideshow. Print and share with family and friends, all at the touch of a button. Create and enjoy your memories with a Dimension E310 with Windows XP Media Center Edition, a 17-inch flat panel monitor upgrade, and free shipping and handling for just $4.99. It's more than a picture-perfect PC. It's a Dell.
Seem like you're not noticing that air freshener you plug in? Now there's new Febreze Noticeables. You'll notice the freshness of Febreze Noticeables because it automatically alternates throughout the day between 2 scents. So with each change of scent, the freshness is renewed, week after week after week. Febreze Noticeables guarantees long-lasting freshness you'll notice or your money back. Febreze Noticeables. It's that fresh.
This new kind of grape nuts is unbelievable. Raisins, almonds, some honey. It's delicious. Whoa! Unbelievable.
Introducing Grape Nuts Trail Mix Crunch. It's a new kind of grape nuts.
How's she look?
She wants to run.
Let's go.
From DreamWorks Pictures.
You put the horse in your name. You make all the decisions.
He gave her a chance.
Remember dreams. This one's Kale's. Let it take her as far as it can.
She gave him a dream.
It's a long shot, but why not us?
Kurt Russell, Dakota Fanning.
Run hard, dreamer. Run hard for my dad. He deserves a good run.
Dreamer.
Dick Harper's company.
Hey, there's a fire!
Just sold him out.
We may be in a little bit of a pickle, Dick.
Can you take care of that, Jane? Now he's looking for work.
Welcome to Cosmart.
Where do you keep the cigarettes?
We turn the corner.
Cutting back on expenses. But he's not giving up.
Go, buddy.
On the American dream.
Thank you for letting us pay you in appliances.
Yeah.
Fun with Dick and Jane.
Dick, this place looks amazing. What's your secret?
A voyage of discovery. A forbidden romance.
Come away. Not coming.
A masterpiece of filmmaking. Order The New World on demand and watch it for up to 24 hours. You can even pause, rewind, and fast forward. Colin Farrell, The New World. Order it now on demand.
If looks could kill, you'd be dead.
Amateurs.
Charlize Theron is Eon Flux, and she's available in your home today, now on demand. Check your on-screen guide to rent with your remote today.
You may want to duck.
Rated PG-13.
And we're back with John Cryer.
I mean, you are such a veteran of this TV process. You've been in, I mean, how many pilots over the years before 2.5 Men?
Well, what's interesting is, actually, in terms of the number of pilots, it's not that many, but I was fortunate, or rather unfortunate enough, to be in pilots that got on the air.
Most of them went to series, but
And
most
then
of them didn't
tanked.
last. Yeah.
And in some respect, the network would rather have somebody who's never been on a show than somebody who's been on a show and tanked.
But you've beaten that backlash, which is great.
It took a while. It took a while, and you know, you try not to take it personally, and CBS, in fact, when 2.5 Men was coming up for casting, was not thrilled with seeing me. They were hoping to find a new face, which is great when you're a new face. when your face is old, like mine, apparently, less Moonves.
Familiar.
Familiar. Thank you.
Yeah.
I moisturize. I'm sorry. This is not an old face.
No, sir.
At any rate, but they, you know, I think they thought there was like too much 80s movie baggage and stuff like that for me and Charlie, and but I think that sort of works in our favor in terms of the show.
Definitely.
Well, is there a point where you start, you know, where you've been in shows that don't last, where you start to doubt yourself at all, or do you really could you take a step back and say the show just didn't work?
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. But sometimes, well, when the show clearly doesn't work, you can do that. When the show clearly works, then you go, it's me.
So then when you go on 2.5 Men and the show works, by then have you already developed this sort of sixth sense about, oh, this is going to work, or do you just sort of boil it down and say, well, you know, maybe it's timing, maybe it's luck?
It's the second one.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I felt like Partners was going to work. I felt like the famous Teddy Z was going to work.
Well, it kind of did for about 10 minutes,
yes,
actually.
Thank you. We had a glorious 10 minutes.
But let's talk about what Teddy Z is. I mean, what year was that again?
That was 89, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Pre-fall of the Berlin Wall and everything. You know, at any rate, the famous Teddy Z was a TV show that was created by Hugh Wilson, who had done WKRP and some great shows. And it was based on a true story, on the story of Jay Cantor, who was an agent, very, very, very low-level agent at William Morris, who was sent, you know, as a minion to go pick up Marlon Brando one day, and Brando, in a sort of, you know, up yours gesture to Hollywood, said, "This kid's my agent now," and all of a sudden, this kid became like the most powerful agent in Hollywood. So it was a way to look at the business in this very sort of silly, farcical way, and it was fun, and we had a blast, and it was the critical darling of the season that it was on, and it tanked. Quite half a season, I think it lasted.
Right. All right. Well, we're gonna get back to your show, which isn't tanking, and we'll be back with John Pryor of 2.5 Men.
Had I gotten it, you know, Julia Roberts would have rightfully been mine.
I can get you to the set, reveal show secrets, talk to the actors, and find out plot twists. On Infinity, Monday at 9, 8 Central on TV Guide Channel.
Dishwashing liquid has always been liquid. Not anymore. This is Dawn Direct Foam. Instead of filling your sink with suds, pump Dawn Direct Foam on a damp sponge, activate the powerful foam, and watch it suck up grease like a vacuum, locking it in and rinsing it away. And from that one single pump, the foam goes on and on. It works so well that one pump of Dawn Direct Foam on your sponge is powerful enough to clean this whole sink load of dishes. And one bottle contains 250 pumps, enough to clean 250 sink loads. So stop sweeping grease from dish to dish and get rid of it altogether. To save even more money, keep the pump bottle and use the economy-size refills. Dawn Direct Foam, a pump of Dawn and grease is gone. Visit Dawn Direct Foam for a $1 off coupon.
On the next Billy Graham television special, a story of survival from New Orleans.
A second surge of water came in from both sides of the school.
Billy Graham visits the Gulf Coast region.
Jesus is a perfect security in the storm.
Music by American Idol contestant George Huff. And a message of hope from Franklin Graham. Check your local listings or log on to billygraham.org/TV.
Where could you be in 30 days?
I went from 216 pounds to 198.
My skin's glowing.
I actually bought lingerie.
See yourself transform in just 1 month. Join Bally now for just $5 to start and get 3 free renewal months. Call 1-800-FITNESS. See results in just 30 days at Bally Total Fitness.
If it wasn't for Bally, there's no way we could look like this.
Feel it for yourself. Call 1-800-FITNESS to reach the club nearest you.
Bologna has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. Bologna has a second name. It's M-O-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to read it every day. If you ask me why, I'll say Oscar Mayer has a way. It's B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
How would you sing the Oscar Mayer jingle?
La 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 la.
Show us.
Okay.
You could star in our commercial. Go to singthejingle.com for details.
What did I walk into?
What did I walk into?
I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't see you.
Are you having an affair?
Of course I'm not. Don't be silly.
Stop playing games with me. You're never gonna leave Chloe.
If I don't do what you say, you're gonna go to my wife.
Hello?
You lied to me! You're a liar! I would not harm anyone.
Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
So you are aware of your effect on men?
Well, no one's ever asked for their money back.
Match Point.
Wait until you meet her.
Meet who?
There's nothing harder than joining a family.
I want you to meet Meredith.
Hi.
Especially one like the Stones.
Hey.
Hi.
Brad, what are you doing here?
Guess he got a taste of something he liked.
Could you not?
Now,
I don't care whether you like me or not.
Oh, of course you do.
You have a freak flag. You just don't fly it.
feel the love. The Family Stone.
And we're back with John Cryer from 2.5 Men.
John, I wanted you to set the record straight on something. There was, I've read that you were actually up for the Chandler Bing role on Friends. Is that right?
Okay. This story has sort of, it's grown over the years because obviously Matthew Perry became so famous and, you know, just dating fabulous, you know, and had I gotten it, you know, Julia Roberts would have rightfully been mine. You know, it's like, no, it doesn't work that way. What happened was I got a call from Marta Kaufman, one of the producers of the show, when the show was still called 6 of 1, in the middle of the night. I was doing a play in London at the time, so I got this call at 3 a.m. I was like, you realize there's a time difference. And I had just done a play that night, and she said, look, we're doing this pilot for the network. Can you put yourself on tape for it tomorrow? When? At 10. It's like, it's 3 now. So she faxed me through the pages, and I worked on them, and did it for a British casting director who had no clue what the sort of American readings of these lines were.
Right.
So it was very odd, and I was terrible because I had not slept. And when we finished the tape, it got sent to America, but it got stuck in customs and did not make it to the network until after they had already cast Matthew Perry. Now, given I was terrible, the thing was terrible. I never would have gotten the role. On my best day, I wouldn't have been as good as Matthew Perry.
Right.
But it has become this thing like, oh, John Cryer could have been Chandler Bing. Not really. In fact, a friend of mine who was the head of casting at Warner's at the time saw it and said, no way. The thing was a mess. So really what that story boils down to is I auditioned for it and didn't get it. But,
right.
But because of the various...
And there are a lot of stories like that.
Yeah, happens every
everybody.
day.
Were there other roles out there that are memorable now on other shows that you actually auditioned for? Or?
I was almost Mrs. Brady on the Brady Bunch.
Amazing.
That would have been a different
Would have been
life.
an early drag experience. Yes.
No, not on. Let me think. On TV show. Well, I was almost Baltar.
That's
on
right.
Battlestar
That's
Galactica.
right.
That poor guy is shirtless every episode. I think America is grateful that I was not Gaius Baltar. But that show is awesome, and I wish them nothing but the best.
Well, you actually can look at it now and just enjoy it as a viewer, and
exactly.
And we thank you for coming in and talking with us for a while.
Thank you guys. It was really a pleasure.
Pleasure.
We would have very good hours on the show. We'd be out by 5 o'clock every day because part of your job was to go home and get in a fight with your wife.
Our friends are cast-offs and losers.
We love ruthless backstabbing winners.
Their world is our reality chat, Sunday night at 7, 6 Central on TV Guide channel.
A Prairie Home Companion is pure entertainment.
You might think about cutting down on the desserts and sex with men.
It's a cause for celebration, hysterical, a gem.
What are you writing? Poem. What's it about? Suicide. Oh.
She put a hose in his tailpipe.
Delightful. A rollicking good time at the movies is guaranteed.
The barn doors are open.
A Prairie Home Companion, rated PG-13, now playing.
Celebrate the sun with Banana Boat, yes. New Ultra Mist Continuous Spray has you covered. It's the ultimate way to long-lasting protection with no more mist spots. You get the color you want and the protection you need. Banana Boat, new Ultra Mist Continuous Spray.
My name's Gavin. My pull-up felt cool.
Introducing Cool Alert, only from Pull-Ups Training Pants. To help your big kid feel cool within seconds of becoming wet.
I did it.
To help him learn to stay dry.
I'm a big kid now.
The 80s. Wow, what an incredible decade for music. Hi, I'm Huey Lewis. You know, there were so many amazing artists in the 80s. Duran Duran, The Police, Pat Benatar, Billy Joel, Tina Turner, Phil Collins, and of course, Journey.
Time Life Music presents the complete 10 CD Superstars of the 80s collection. 157 original hits. This is the music that made the 80s pure magic. And now, for the first time ever, you can check out this 10 CD collection for 30 days for just $9.95. All the biggest hits of the 80s are here in one collection. You'll get all the classics, the greatest love songs, the hottest dance hits, and all the artists you remember from MTV. But wait, be one of the first 500 callers with your credit card, and we'll ship it to you free. That's a savings of nearly $15. That's 10 CDs, 157 hits. It's the greatest 80s collection ever.
Superstars of the 80s is an amazing collection, and I know you're going to love it. I'm Huey Lewis. Enjoy the music.
So order now with your credit card, and for just $9.95, you can enjoy the 10 CD Superstars of the 80s collection in your home for 30 days. And we'll ship it to you free. If it's not the best 80s collection you've ever heard, send it back and owe nothing more.
Call 1-800-229-3028 for the Superstars of the 80s. That's 1-800-229-3028. Call now.
Big Mama's back.
There's a new sheriff lieutenant. Ooh, somebody fan me.
Gotta be a perfectly logical explanation for these.
Oh my God. Knew that thong would come in handy.
Big Mama's house, too.
Time for me to drink a 40 and watch Dr. Phil.
How many did you love before me?
None.
And after me?
None.
Do I have no say in my own life? You are my father.
Then obey me. Your marriage will end 100 years of bloodshed.
My marriage to another man.
Every look he gives you, I get sicker and sicker.
The bridge. I can get to it without being seen.
You don't know what you've done!
Tristan and Isolde.
I want to know that there's more to this life, and I can't know that if they kill you.
One movie delivers it all. Winner of 3 Academy Awards, including Best Director Ang Lee.
This thing grabs hold of us in the wrong place, we're dead.
A big sweeping love story that you can see again and again. Brokeback Mountain. Now playing on demand.
If you find this place, you won't come back.
The most visually stunning event of the year is now the winner of 3 Academy Awards. King Kong, now playing on demand.
Welcome back. Our next guest is the co-creator and executive producer of a little comedy you may have heard of, Everybody Loves Raymond. Phil Rosenthal, thanks for coming to the show.
Nice to be here. Hello, gentlemen.
Thanks for coming. So how long has it been now since Raymond has ended?
Let's see. It went off last May.
Okay.
Right.
Do you miss it at all, the process of it?
No.
Not at all,
No.
really?
I like sitting at home and playing video games. It's all...
Gotcha. And is there ever a moment where you maybe have a misgiving of, we could have gone another season? Or...
When my family annoys me, I realized that there's no outlet anymore for this. It's just annoying now. The rest of my life is just annoying things that are happening. I have no recourse. I could get even with them, and I could get a little therapy by working out my problems on the show, but that's gone now.
Yeah, you used to say that the show was an outlet for the writers,
Absolutely.
where they would fight with their... They would go home and they would interact with their families, and they would collect
part of the job. That was part of the job. In fact, we would have very good hours on the show. We'd be out by 5 o'clock every day because part of your job was to go home and get in a fight with your wife so that we could come in. And we've been known to say that, you know, if we don't have a second act for this story, you got to make that fight go a little longer. Right?
I wanted to get your opinion to see if something changed from what you said at the Emmys when you won for Best Comedy in that last season. And you kind of tongue-in-cheek said, well, comedy is dead, you know, laughter is dead.
No, I was right.
Okay. I mean, but think about the traditional sitcom that you did with that show, and it just doesn't seem like that show's coming on again anytime soon.
I don't know if that's valued really anymore by the network people. I think it seems to me that sometimes all the shows are geared towards 18-year-old frat boys. I don't know if Raymond would have gotten on today.
Really? I mean, the focus is so clearly on that young male demo?
It seems to be. I mean, even then we were being told, can it be hipper and sexier and edgier?
Right. I mean, it's a famous story about the show now, looking back on it, that the testing in the early stages wasn't terrific.
It was okay. It was nothing special.
But it was a show the network parked on Friday night, not a night where young people were going to have to be home. And it really took the Cosby show that they were doing with Bill Cosby at the time to give you kind of that shot over on Monday.
Right. That was about 7, 8 months in to the run. But then from there, it went very nicely.
Right.
Once we got that platform. But we didn't know if it would work there. They didn't know. They were just giving us a shot.
We'll be right back with more with Phil Rosenthal of Everybody Loves Raymond.
I'm doing a show about two guys who critique TV shows.
It kept me dry.
It was invisible as soon as you put it on. It does not leave like a chalky mark.
None whatsoever.
Nothing on my shirt.
No residue on it at all.
Flick off?
Not on camera.
Sure.
No white marks. No stripes.
That's pretty crazy.
No white marks, nothing.
New Dove Ultimate Clear.
When I eat right, work out, get my 7 hours a night, when I get my 8 glasses a day,
Beauty needs water. Crystal Light is water made beautiful.
I feel so good. I feel hot, stunning, proud to be 37, 46, 50. I feel like getting dressed is fun. Buying pretty underwear. Like I can do anything. And that makes me feel beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Crystal Light turns the water you need to drink into something beautiful. Bring out your beauty.
Hanes. Perfect, no matter how you wear it.
In the future, everyone will protect their eyes from sun damage like they protect their skin. Transitions lenses. They automatically adjust to changing light and block harmful UV rays and glare. So don't wait until tomorrow. The danger is here today, and so is the protection. Ask your eye care professional about transitions. Insist that your lenses come with a transition certificate of authenticity.
When Gabby started shedding a lot, I figured we'd be seeing a lot more of her archenemy, the vacuum. But then my vet said,
shedding can be a sign of poor nutrition.
who knew shedding could be so serious?
For the health of your cat, I recommend Hill's Science Diet Adult. It has a precise balance of 50 nutrients, including powerful antioxidants for a stronger immune system, and a healthy difference you can see.
Gabby has never looked better.
Hill's Science Diet, vets' #1 choice for their own pets.
Torched your car. Why?
Practicing for hell.
Now, pleased to meet you.
What's the matter, Henry?
What if one man's nightmare...
That's my father. You told me your father was dead.
He is dead. Then that's him walking out the door.
became another man's reality?
I spoke to Maureen less than an hour ago.
She's been dead for months. From the director of Monsters Ball, Ewan McGregor, Naomi Watts, Ryan Gosling.
Henry! I wish you didn't have to see this.
Stay.
If you think you know his story, think again.
I'm out the game.
I can't let you do that. Get Rich or Die Trying is now on demand.
Voice don't sound the same.
It's better. It's got more pain in it.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
We're gonna do what we gotta do.
Terrence Howard. Get Rich or Die Trying. Check your on-screen guide to rent with your remote today.
Let's do this.
Rated R.
Have you read the article about the killings in Kansas? I think that's what I want to write about.
He wrote the most spine-chilling piece of American literature.
What is the sentence? Death.
And now the story behind the story is available on demand.
If those boys get off, I'm coming to hunt you down.
Two Thumbs Way Up, nominated for 5 Academy Awards.
I've decided on a title for my book, In Cold Blood.
Available now on demand. Now on demand, Rob Marshall, director of Chicago, opens the door to a hidden world.
I shall destroy you.
Be on your guard. Every moment.
I want to live that is mine.
From the unforgettable bestseller, Memoirs of a Geisha, rated PG-13. Now on demand.
We're back with Phil Rosenthal. He's the creator of Everybody Loves Raymond. Talk a bit about the genesis for the show. How did you and Ray get together and do this?
I was a writer. I was writing material, and they sent it to Ray. And Ray was a stand-up, and he did 6 minutes on the David Letterman show, and Letterman said there should be a show for this guy. And so they kind of put us together to see if we would work well together. And we met at Art's Deli over here on Ventura, where every sandwich is a work of art. And
your free sandwich is in the mail.
He had a lot of stories. He told me about his family. His parents lived close by. He had twin boys and an older daughter. His brother was a police sergeant who touched every bite of food to his chin before he ate it. He really was jealous of Raymond. He actually said to him one day when he saw his award for comedy, "Everybody loves Raymond." And he told me all these things, and I said, well, it doesn't seem like there's anything there we can use.
So then, I mean, did you inject a little bit of yourself, perhaps?
Well, I had to. If I was going to create the show for this guy, I took his life, really, it says based on the comedy of, but it really was based on his actual life. And what I didn't know about the character of the people, I filled in with my Fakakta family.
And of course, you know, you wanted to build this show around Ray, but then all these other key parts, the parents, Ray's wife. I mean, how did you go about finding the people to fit that vision?
It's called casting.
Yeah, so I hear. No, but what were there certain qualities that you were looking for?
Yeah, I was looking for my mother. Right? I was looking
physically
for that
and
I didn't care about physical.
Okay.
And Doris Roberts looks nothing like my mother, but she had the spirit. You know, she came in, she read with the scene in the pilot of something that really happened to me, which was this Fruit of the Month Club debacle, where I had sent my parents Fruit of the Month, and they reacted as if I sent them a box of plutonium. and she read this scene, and I swear it was my mother talking. So there wasn't even a close second. She was just perfect for that.
So when you're not playing video games, what are you working on these days? I gotta think, you know, whether it's TV or film.
Yes.
You're at work on something.
I am.
And tell us about it.
I'm doing a show about two guys who critique TV shows.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, I'm working on different things. They're all in various stages of talking, which means nothing is happening right now.
We'll be right back with more with Phil Rosenthal of Everybody Loves Raymond.
He was scarily good as an actor.
Really?
He got everything in one take.
Hi, I'm Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. You're watching TV Guide Channel.
On the next Billy Graham television special, a story of survival from New Orleans.
A second surge of water came in from both sides of the school.
Billy Graham visits the Gulf Coast region.
Jesus is a perfect security in the storm.
Music by American Idol contestant George Huff. And a message of hope from Franklin Graham. Check your local listings or log on to billygraham.org/TV.
Imagine a dental plan that kills germs without the burn of alcohol.
I would like a mouthwash that fights plaque and gingivitis.
Kills the germs and fights bad breath.
That is not too strong and not overpowering.
Wish you had a mouthwash that worked without the burn? A lot of the burn in the leading mouthwash is caused by alcohol, which is not an active ingredient. Introducing alcohol-free Crest Pro Health Oral Rinse. It kills more than 99% of common germs that can cause gingivitis and plaque, like the leading mouthwash, all without the burn of alcohol.
I felt comfortable rinsing with the Crest Pro Health.
I could keep Crest Pro Health in my mouth for 30 seconds, or actually longer.
The clean, fresh, minty taste,
It's very soothing and cooling.
I feel like it's working.
it's like a just fresh feeling.
It really kept my breath fresh.
It's a great product, it really is.
We're sure you'll love Crest Pro Health too. Try it and see. Go online now for a $1 coupon. Crest Pro Health, part of the Crest Dental Plan for healthy, beautiful smiles for life.
How's she look?
She wants to run.
Let's go.
From DreamWorks Pictures,
You put the horse in your name. You make all the decisions.
he gave her a chance.
Remember dreams. This one's Kale's. Let it take her as far as it can.
She gave him a dream.
It's a long shot, but why not us?
Kurt Russell, Dakota Fanning.
Run hard, dreamer. Run hard for my dad. He deserves a good run.
Dreamer.
Dick Harper's company.
Hey, there's a fire!
Just sold him out.
We may be in a little bit of a pickle, Dick.
Can you take care of that, Jane? Now he's looking for work.
Welcome to Cosmart.
Where do you keep the cigarettes?
Behind the counter.
Cutting back on expenses. But he's not giving up.
Go, buddy.
On the American dream.
Thank you for letting us pay you in appliances.
Yeah.
Fun with Dick and Jane.
Dick, this place looks amazing. What's your secret? Had she not fed us, we would have starved.
I beg you, let not America go wrong in her first hour.
We could leave this place together.
If looks could kill, you'd be dead.
Amateurs.
Charlize Theron is Eon Flux, and she's available in your home today, now on demand. Check your on-screen guide to rent with your remote today.
You may want to duck.
Rated PG-13.
TV's on fire this summer. Hot moves, hot bods, hot babes. And TV Guide Channel previews 50 all-new summer sizzlers in an original one-hour special. Queer Eye, Rockstar, Deal or No Deal. The list goes on. Don't get burned on reruns. 2006 Summer TV Preview, Sunday, 8/7 Central, only on TV Guide Channel.
Okay, can we get going? Ow, my ring!
You, stop.
Bridezillas premieres Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern and Pacific only on Wii. Find out if you get Wii. Go to Wii.tv.
This summer, when the curtain goes up, the stars come out.
What are you writing? Poem. What's it about? Suicide. Oh.
And join an all-star cast in a film critics are calling hysterical.
Lefty, why do they call it PMS?
Why not?
Let's just wreck the whole show. Because Mad Cow was already taken.
It's a rollicking good time, guaranteed.
You might think about cutting down on the desserts and sex with men.
A Prairie Home Companion, rated PG-13, now playing.
Attention homeowners, if you have an adjustable or interest-only mortgage, now may be the time to refinance and lock in today's low fixed rate with no broker fee from Ditech.com. You can also consolidate your other high-interest debts and pay off credit cards to lower your monthly payments. We'll guarantee you the lowest rate and fee even if you have a credit problem. Refinance now to the security of a new low fixed rate home loan from Ditech.com. Log on to Ditech.com or call 1-800-71-FIX.
It's an ordinary day.
With Playtex Gentle Glide, it's just another day. It's the only tampon with not one but two soft layers for incredible protection. The right protection makes all the difference. Playtex, it's just another day.
At Geico.com, you can handle all your car insurance needs online. It's so easy, a caveman could do it.
Seriously, we apologize. We had no idea you guys were still around.
Yeah, next time maybe do a little research.
Gentlemen, are we ready to order?
I'll have the roast duck with the mango salsa. I don't have much of an appetite, thank you.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hi, this is Quentin Tarantino, and you're watching the TV Guide channel.
We're back with more with Phil Rosenthal. He's creator and executive producer of Everybody Loves Raymond. Phil, so what out there, I mean, besides Raymond, of course, makes you laugh that's on television right now?
Oh, I watch The Daily Show daily.
Okay.
I watch the Stephen Colbert Show right after. I love that, and I love The Simpsons still, and yeah, I mean, there's great stuff. I watch American Idol with my family. I think that's very nice for the Americans to be watching and getting involved in what's basically a singing talent show.
Right.
It's like the Ted Mack Amateur Hour, you know?
Do you
Maybe
call
one
in?
guy's a little mean. No, that's crazy to call in. That costs money. No, I watch, and we're all in bed together, and it's nice for the family. There's not
You're
much
all
on.
in bed together.
Yeah.
Nothing
Don't
wrong
say
with
it like it's dirty. It's my family.
So sorry.
Well, you mentioned, so The Daily Show and Colbert, obviously, you
Yes.
have a taste for topical humor.
I enjoy the topical humor when someone else is doing it.
You wouldn't, but you do have some experience
Yes.
in this area. You
Yes.
actually you wrote jokes for President Clinton.
I did.
How did that come about?
I had a friend who was like his chief humor person. Every year, there's this White House Correspondents' Dinner. One just happened. A good one.
Yeah, very good
and they need jokes. They need material. The president goes up and does like a routine. And so we would write jokes for all 8 years of his administration. We always wanted to do like a little filmed piece. And the president never had the time until his last year in office. Then he had some time. So we wrote a thing, and I got to direct this video of President Clinton called The Final Days of him not having much to do.
I remember it.
Which was him basically hanging out with the dog and
Hanging out with the
watching
dog,
the laundry and
watching the laundry, washing the presidential limo.
It was. How did he take direction?
He was very good. He was. I mean,
that's not a surprise because he was so good as a speaker.
He was scarily good as an actor.
Really?
He got everything in one take. We didn't have much choice. I only had an hour and a half with the guy. He's a busy guy,
Right.
even though we say he's not so busy. He's very, very busy. But man, I mean, I came home and I said, you know, to my wife, you tell the most important man in the world what to do, and he does it. Doesn't that make you the most important man in the world? And she said, pick up your socks.
Well, Phil, we really appreciate you coming on the show.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks. Well, that's all the time we have this week. Stay tuned for next week's edition of Square Off.
I want to thank the Academy for this tremendous honor. This may be the greatest moment of my life. I mean, ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to be a real
Performing their latest hit, Move Along, the All-American Rejects. Plus, Neil Patrick Harris joins Kelly as her co-host. All next on Live. Now, here are Kelly Ripa and Neil Patrick Harris. Very exciting.
Thank you. That's so nice. Wednesday, June 21st, the first day of summer, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Look who's here. Sitcom star and Regis Philbin impersonator Neil Patrick Harris is here from How I Met Your Mother.
Well, this is all very exciting. I was on the show about a week and a half ago, and then they called and said, Regis sick.
That's when you know that you've done a good job as a guest, when you get the call to co-host.
It's all like very exciting. Rushing around backstage, all these people giving me lots of notes of things to say and things to do.
I typically tune them out.
Do you?
Yeah.
You pay them no mind?
You learn to do that. You go, and then I'm like, hey, has anyone seen Alyssa? And they're like, well, she was just here briefing you. Oh, she was?
Wow.
You know, tuned it right out.
I love it, because I'm doing this How I Met Your Mother show where I'm wearing suits and I have all these punchlines, and everyone laughs at me because I say my punchlines like Regis. I make myself laugh, because I'll say, yeah, I can't believe you're not wearing a suit.
It's so good.
And I just sounded like Regis Philbin doing that line. And now here I am.
I think that Neil is really angling for a Relly Award at this year's Rellies, because we know that every year there's a Best Regis Impersonator.
Oh,
as you can tell, it's the award show that's sweeping the nation.
The Rellies, I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, and there's the golden stool.
Oh, wow.
The golden stool,
heard
the
about
coveted.
it. That's amazing.
Look at the magnificent.
Look at that.
You could.
It's really gold-plated.
Oh, the splendor.
It's 8-karat gold. That's unbelievable.
It's 8-karat gold wrapped around plastic. It's gold leaf on plastic.
Nice. It's chocolate underneath.
If it was chocolate, that wouldn't still be here, trust me.
How was your night last night?
Well, okay, well, I'll tell you. Okay, so here's what happened to me yesterday. I'll give you the whole thing.
Break it down.
I'm going to break it down for you, and I'll be brief. So yesterday, I leave work to take my son Michael. You know, he broke his arm, you guys know, and so we had his old cast removed and a water cast put on so he can go swimming, and so I don't have to keep wrapping plastic bags around his arm and duct taping it for the shower. It's just getting old and it's getting tired, and so we went and we did that. And as I was sitting there, and as the doctor, Dr. Roy is his name, but I call him Dr. Hot, Hot, Hot.
Nice.
He's like, Kelly, are you wearing a lot of makeup? No.
This whole thing?
Oh, I'm not wearing makeup? Oops, let me get that. I think I dropped something. But anyway, oops, oh no.
So sorry.
So anyway, I'm sitting there and I start to feel sick.
Uh-oh.
Like, you know the feeling when your hair starts to hurt and your skin starts to hurt and you're like, am I getting sick? I can't be getting sick. But the more you go, I'm not even going to think about it because I'm definitely not getting sick. But the word sick keeps popping up in my head. You know, like sick, sick. I hope I'm not getting sick. I think I'm getting sick. I feel achy. I feel...
Is it fluish?
Literally, by the time I got home, I crawled into bed. I was in bed all night, and here was the debate. I would wake Mark every couple of hours and go, call Gelman. Call Gelman. Call Gelman. I can't do the show. No way, don't call him. Don't call him. Regis isn't there, and it's going to be two like other co-hosts. It's going to be like Live with Regis and Kelly Live with Regis and Kelly, but Regis and Kelly aren't there. It's Neil Patrick Harris and Joan Rivers.
Oh, thank gosh you didn't call in.
So I'm like,
that would have been shocking.
And then call Gelman. I can't do the show. No, forget Gelman. Call 911. And Mark's like, what? And he's up, you know, and he's up and he's like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? And then it's like, when you're so sick, you're asking for weird requests. Like, I want you to put your hand on the small of my back and just leave it there.
Oh,
you know, like achy. But then I took nighttime Theraflu about 20 minutes ago. So.
Oh, nice. Wow. Okay, I got my work cut out for me.
And Alyssa was so funny. She goes, well, I'm not going to tell Neil that you're sick. I'm just going to tell him, you know, just sort of take over. Take over the show.
She said, whatever you do, don't touch her.
Yeah. No? You thought it was just one of my weird requests?
Yeah, I thought
I don't like it when people touch me or make eye contact.
Germaphobe.
I'm so sorry, though, because normally I'm so much fun to be around.
Remarkable.
I do?
You look great.
Thank you.
You'd
well,
never know you were
they
sick.
put a lot of makeup. They're back there doing a brush burning right now with all the makeup brushes. They're like, great. I walked in, I'm like, I'm sick, and you see them, you know, hair and makeup gets closer to you than anyone. And they're like, great, now we're gonna get it.
I have to talk about a fun thing I did this weekend. It was my birthday on Thursday, and so I had a bunch of friends
That's right,
come.
happy
Thank you. 33.
The big 3-3.
Yes, a reciprocal number. What's that called? A palindromic year. 33.
You can't use words like that here, Neil. This ain't CNN.
I'm just throwing the big words at you from the NyQuil. We'll see what you remember, what you
That
retain.
word is just bouncing around. It's got like a trail to it right now.
So we went during the weekend, like 8 of us, to this thing, a show called Accomplice New York. Because I wanted to take my friends who were visiting to like a walking tour of Chinatown, Little Italy, places like that.
Right.
But I wanted to do it in a fun way, because I didn't, you know, when you just walk around for hours, it gets kind of dull. They do this thing, you pay money, you buy a ticket, they don't tell you where you're gonna go. It's like part walking tour, part murder mystery, part scavenger hunt.
No.
The day before you arrive, they call with like an anonymous call. Okay, here's the deal, see? You're gonna meet at this location, you're not gonna tell anybody. You're gonna trash this recording, you're not gonna say a word. And they give you all the dates, and it's very exciting, right? So I played it for all my friends.
Wait, what if you're not home?
They leave a message. I wasn't home, and they left a message. And so you get there to this place. I don't want to give away anything, because part of the fun is the experience of it. And sure enough, at the time we arrived, a guy walks in with a suit, this black suit, black monochromatic tie, and he's talking all Jersey. He's a mob member. He hands me some things I'm supposed to give to people.
Right.
He hands me a dossier with, and then tells me a backstory, and he leaves. And then now our walking tour begins. And inside
I just want you to know, though, in New York, that could have been the wrong person. I'm just saying.
That's true. I didn't think about that. I should have asked for his credentials.
I'm just saying that happens all the time.
So you get like a manila folder, and we had all these big 8x10 pictures of locations. And what we had to do is take the first picture and look at it, and look around us where we were, and find that image, walk to that image, flip to the next picture, look around like a map, find where that place, oh, that building, there it is, and we go to that building. We ended up at a bar, and we got a clue, we got a beer.
Which is really smart.
And then it just continues on for about 3 hours, and you learn this story, and it's the most exciting time. I had never done anything like that. I'm big into the amazing race and the scavenger hunts and all that. It's called Accomplice New York.
Accomplice New York.
So you can look it up on the web or whatever, but if you have friends in town.
That sounds like a good birthday party for kids.
It was great, yeah. And it's groups of 8, and we had just an amazing time. And you get to tour those areas, Little Italy and the Brooklyn Bridge and places like that.
How many bars did you hit? How many? Can you do an all-bar version of that?
Well, that would be great. I don't think you'd make it past the 4th stop.
Well, that's the goal.
You need puke buckets.
That's what he hands you, a manila envelope with a puke bucket. Save the manila envelope to puke in.
You might need it later.
Oh, well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, it was really, really fun.
And did you do anything last night, or were you so nervous?
Last night I was a little nervous. I was looking at cue cards and reading up on Reverend Ron and watching episodes of what was it? The show.
General Hospital?
General Hospital.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say all my children. It's a long night.
I'm sorry. I think you're drinking the Theraflu cup.
That's what that is. It's delicious.
That's actually very funny to me that you really prepared yourself, because I remember when I used to prepare myself.
Now what do you do?
Good old days, yeah.
There was a time where I would pour over my notes, and and I would really try to memorize what was going on.
And now?
And Regis was like, "You read that?" And I'm like, "I shouldn't." But now it's a lot of this show depends on the spontaneity, and I think screwing up what show people are on is part of the charm.
Nice.
That's what I think.
That's your gimmick.
That's my gimmick. And I'm sticking to it.
What about the news? What happened in the news today?
Did the game happen? Did the basketball game happen?
It happened. Game 6.
I was on my deathbed. I missed it.
The Miami Heat won the whole shebang. It's over. Shaq's team won.
That's great.
Has 4 rings on his finger now.
Oh my gosh,
which is
that's
very
huge.
exciting.
And they came back from they came back, right?
They came. Well, it was they had won the first 2. Miami got 3 in a row.
Wow.
And then
That's incredible.
Then they won the last one.
And then the owner
Oh yeah, what happened with that?
He was like, he was out of control. He's been like, for this series, this game, this whatever they're called, a group of games, a gaggle of games,
a septet of games,
a septet. He was fined like $150,000 or something.
Yeah, $250,000 for his crazy antics.
Oh, so even more than that.
I didn't even see.
They said he did. He had crazy antics. He cursed at a reporter.
Was he mooning the crowd? What was
I don't know, but he cursed at a reporter, and apparently that is a no-no.
Wow.
I've been cursed at. I'm not even a reporter. Nobody fined anybody on my behalf.
You don't curse live on the show, though. Have you ever done that?
No, not yet. But
knock on wood, the Theraflu might take control today.
Give that Theraflu a little time to kick in.
You never know.
I actually have that in my contract that you guys can't fire me if I curse accidentally.
Nice.
That's true. You got to put those things in because I'm like, this is live TV. You never know when.
So hot in here. What the beep?
It's been known to happen. We've had Colin Farrell on this show.
Oh, hey. I bet the censors were right there.
You're right.
Oh, is that a pre-tape?
We pre-taped him, and curse words still snuck in because he can't really understand some of them. We're like, wait.
Allegedly.
Did he say the F word or did he say dog? I can't. Because it's like hard to understand.
Sure, he's got the brogue.
He's got a brogue, for sure.
Special farewell to Dan Rather, leaving the CBS network officially now. He's been
Very
there.
sad.
I have to say that because I'm on CBS.
Yeah.
So we loved Dan.
No,
44 years in the business with CBS. That's pretty impressive.
You know, I accidentally, and a lot of people don't know this, and maybe you do know, but you've forgotten, and I'll remind you that I made out with Dan Rather once.
A spit take? What?
By accident. By accident, he was
How
at my...
in the world would you accidentally make out with Dan Rather?
It happens.
Darken nightclub? What was this?
I was at my girlfriend Tori Johnson's book party, and Dan Rather was there, and she introduced me, and we were talking, and I couldn't believe I was talking to Dan Rather, and you know, I hold him in such high regard, and I can't believe it, and I'm looking at this legendary newsman, and then he went to say goodbye to me, and you know how some person kisses this way and some people kiss that way? Well, we both went in at the same angle, and it was like, and I went to say, it was lovely to meet you, and he just wanted to end the conversation and went in for the kiss, so it was like, it was lovely to meet you.
Was there any tongue?
There was just this awkward sort of silence, and then I was like, call me.
Well, he's a looker.
I didn't know.
He's a looker, that Dan Rather.
You know,
So, I can understand.
No, he had a big
kind of got a
smile.
Regis thing going. You have a little thing for the Reg as well?
Clearly, that sort of thing appeals to me.
You ever accidentally made out with Regis?
No, never by accident. Only on purpose. Oh. Wait, is tonight his show? Tonight is his show, right?
Is the premiere of it tonight?
Is it tonight?
Oh my goodness!
You don't know.
Not sure.
He doesn't know.
This is the big variety show.
I think tonight is his night.
This
tonight
is very
his
exciting.
show. Right. So good luck, Reg. Oh my
Good luck, Reg.
Yeah, very exciting.
That'll be awesome. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm glad you mentioned his name.
I love the competition reality shows. I love the American Idol, and to watch now plate spinners and poodle acts, and I get to call and vote for the poodle act or the girl who shoots a bow and arrow with her teeth.
Well, every show, like every network has one right now. They've got Master of Champions over on ABC too, and they're like, watch people do astounding things, and like an 18-wheeler slides into a parking space, and I'm like, who develops that skill to know that they can do that? Like, who says, well, part of my competition is that I'm going to park my 18-wheeler, I'm going to slide it into a parallel parking space. And somebody else goes, I can do that too. Let's race each other and see who can do it faster and better. You understand? And like the guy that they show in the guy that's like racing on one arm, It's a one-arm. It's like a.
He only has one arm?
No. He's got two arms, but I guess they're doing like a handstand race only with one arm.
Oh.
Who says I can do that, and who finds the other person that can do that?
Right?
Is what I'm trying to say.
That's a chiropractor's dream come true, that is.
Anyway.
What else?
That's it for me, like I said.
Check out this. Fluffer-nutter in nutty kerfuffle. How can you not read that story? In Boston, apparently, remember Fluffer-nutter sandwiches? The marshmallow cream, peanut butter sandwiches? You love those? I grew up on them, so I love them as well.
My mother
apparently, someone is outraged. A Massachusetts senator plans to file legal legislation that would ban schools. Apparently his son, he found out, was being fed Fluffer-nutter sandwiches. Would ban schools from offering the local delicacy more than once a week as the main meal of the day. So he's livid that the Fluffer-nutter sandwich is in the school system.
Why?
So another state representative was very upset because she loves the Fluffer-nutter. She responds with a proposal to designate the Fluffer-nutter the official sandwich of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So there's a big battle over the Fluffer-nutter sandwich.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It is kind of shocking that they're serving kids who have the shortest attention span ever Fluffer-nutter sandwiches for lunch. Uh-oh. The NyQuil's kicking in. Let's cut to something else.
No, I've got to tell you that my whole like school career, I wanted my whole school career, which
all
goes
27
to high school.
years.
I always wanted Fluffer-nutter sandwich, and my mom would not. She would not allow us to have Fluffer-nutter. Hey, wait a minute. Is my mom in charge of that? Anyway,
should move to Massachusetts.
she wouldn't let us have it, so she would make us. Now listen to this, girls. Cream cheese and jelly. Okay? Yeah, thank you. And she would make it the night before, so the jelly would be all slimed into the bread. And then inevitably, she would always put it next to the onion.
Oh, wow.
So upsetting.
This is terrible.
I'm sorry,
and you ate that every day for 5 years.
Well, I never. Well, okay. So for the 5 years you were in 3rd grade, you ate that every day. Oh gosh, my mother had me like so crazy about the starving children in other countries. She would go, you know, starving children, you have to eat every bite of this. And so I would take a bite, but I would always like wind up gagging, because didn't the smell of the school lunchroom make you gag anyway?
Yeah, that was pretty nasty.
Okay, good, I'm not alone. So I would wind up like just taking one bite and like fighting it down, and then throwing the whole rest of the sandwich away. Oh my gosh, she's watching right now. She knows that I would throw the whole sandwich away.
Well, that's not
the whole sandwich.
Has she ever heard of turkey? Maybe a tuna sandwich every now and again?
Cream cheese and jelly with the jelly slogged into the bread.
Wow, you know how to live. All right, we got a big show today coming up.
Yes, Finola Hughes from General Hospital is here.
We have Rev Runs from MTV's Run House will be on.
Run's House. I don't know if you've seen this show.
I did. It was adorable.
Great.
I don't know how to do it.
This show is so great. I want to live with Rev Run and his wife.
He seems like the nicest dad in the world.
No, they're so good. They're just like such your normal family. I want to live there. All American Rejects will perform their hit song. You ready for a live?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Bring down the wheel. Trivia, go, go.
Done, dancerific.
That was
very exciting.
Jennifer Sicilian from Jacksonville, Florida.
Nice.
Jennifer, nicely done.
Taking that.
He was so funny. Like, the best is listening to you. Like, your murmuring when they're dancing is so different than Regis's murmuring. He murmured, "Look at her shaking that rump shaker." Right? And Regis is like, "Is that a boy or a girl?"
Nice.
He's like, he can never tell by the silhouette if it's a woman or a man.
All right, let's let's do this. Well, we have to
Okay,
go to
let's
this
see.
thing on the phone.
Marilyn Stevens from Kent, Washington is on the phone. Marilyn, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Marilyn. How are you?
Neil.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Let's see, what do you do out there in
She
Kent,
works for the
Washington?
Boeing company, right?
Oh.
Well, actually, I retired from the Boeing company.
Wow.
Boeing as well? She's been there for 26 years?
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
You're not alone. There's another lady in the audience, apparently.
Yeah. You know Marilyn? You know her? It's a small
You're
company.
going to celebrate your 14th wedding anniversary this July. What are you going to do?
Congratulations.
Probably just go out to dinner.
Nice.
Any place special?
Haven't thought that far in advance yet.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I know. It's all the way in July.
Yeah.
You're about to spin this big wheel. Maybe you'll win a trip and you can
Hey, a
eat somewhere
second
tropical.
honeymoon. That would be nice.
Yeah,
Get a
that
big
would be
spin.
great.
Yeah,
All right, you
big
ready,
spin.
Marilyn? This is you and I.
Big prize.
Marilyn,
All right.
the 2006 Hyundai Sonata is what you're playing for. Now, if you give your husband that car, he is going to have to come with some awesome jewelry. All right, you have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck, Marilyn.
Here we go. On yesterday's show, we talked with actress Miley Cyrus. Who did we say played Miley Cyrus's father on her television series Hannah Montana?
I really don't know.
Miley Cyrus.
Did you see the show yesterday?
I didn't see it yet.
Oh, well,
man.
who's sorry now?
Watch Disney Channel?
Do you watch the Disney Channel?
No, I had to go take care of my elderly mother.
Oh.
Give a
Take
guess,
Take
anything?
a guess.
I
Oh.
can't think of anything.
It was, listen to this, Miley Cyrus's father is played by her real father, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh.
So close.
I'm sorry, Marilyn. Hey, but listen, you're still going to walk away, you and a lucky member will still walk away with a nice anniversary gift for your husband.
Okay.
9 pieces of America's finest cookware from All Clad worth
Wow.
more than $500.
That's very good.
So please pick a number between 1 and 134.
1 and 134. I'll say 58.
58. Oh, well done. Congratulations, both of you.
All right, well, we got a big show straight ahead with Finola Hughes when we return.
Still ahead on Live, a performance by music group All American Rejects. We'll talk with Rev Run about his reality show. And coming up next, Anna Devane from General Hospital, actress Finola Hughes.
There's a prize inside every box of Special K. Find yours in time for spring when you take the Special K Challenge. Replace 2 meals with 2 bowls of any delicious Special K variety for 2 weeks and lose up to an inch from your waist. Take the Special K Challenge. We get you to a V. Viactive gets that staying healthy and strong is your goal, so we give you 2 delicious ways to get there. Viactive multivitamin chews and also calcium chews for one strong you.
So what are we in the mood for? I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, well,
I think I just did.
Try Olive Garden's new tortelloni with shrimp in a creamy herb sauce stuffed with 4 cheeses, or sausage and marinara starting at $9.95 at Olive Garden.
This weekend, June 23rd through the 25th at the Anaheim Convention Center, it's the Home Garden and Gourmet Expo, the largest 3-day home improvement event in the West. Find everything you need to upgrade your family's home and the daily menu this weekend at the Anaheim Convention Center.
For the authentic taste of the Southwest, try Santa Fe salsa and con queso. It's what all the locals eat.
Next, Oprah. One of the biggest rock stars ever, John Bon Jovi.
I knew I was gonna love you.
A show-stopping surprise. Next, Oprah. Today at 3 here on ABC 7.
Today at 5, caffeine cocktails can give you an extra jolt.
Drinking it made me more awake and aware.
But not everyone is toasting these new alcoholic drinks. Eyewitness News takes an eye-opening look at these potent pick-me-ups. Today at 5 on ABC 7.
They're saying it's going to be the most perfect day of the week, which I'm glad that I'll be in bed right after the show.
It is very hot out here in New York right now.
Well, on tomorrow's show, it's going to be hot in the studio because Adam Sandler will be here.
You'll also take a look at the latest backyard toys, fun outdoor toolsy kind of things.
Oh, okay. I thought that meant something else. And, and Damien Fahey from TRL. You never know around here. She's back with a vengeance, playing the fabulous Anna Devane on the long-running hit show General Hospital. Here's Finola Hughes.
Thank you for joining me. So European, the double kiss.
Well, no body contact for us.
I know, you're so hot.
Neil, I saw you in Rent.
Did you really?
Yes,
that was
I
a while
did.
ago. I saw you in Cats.
You didn't.
You were in Cats.
In London?
Weren't you? In London.
Did you go to London?
No, I just read that in one of my blue cards.
Well, you know what I find amazing? That you actually sat up and watched General Hospital last night.
I did.
I mean, that's, you know, I want to give you an award.
I was the one.
You were the one?
Yeah. So you're back on the show now.
I am.
After a long respite.
Yes. Well, I'm back for the summer. We're doing a summer story.
We've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Now, but what I need to know is what about Russell? What about the boys? Because Finola, of course, longtime married to Russell Young.
Yes.
And your two sons. What are they? How do they feel about you working all those long hours?
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, I think that my son, you know, my oldest son, he just kind of finds it really amusing that sometimes he can see me on the television. I mean, he just thinks it's very funny, and they're okay. You know, I think they're happy when mommy goes to work. Well, what's weird is the fact that both my children, when they were smaller, have called both myself and my husband mommy for a very long period of time, and I'm not sure if that shines badly on me or on Russell. I don't know how how that works.
They call Russell mommy as well?
Yeah, they did, both of them, from up until the age of 2.
Michael used to call our landscaper Daddy.
But Kelly, that's a different story. I am not going there.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yet he was cute.
He was cute, that landscaper.
So you're going on a vacation to Mexico?
I am, yes.
That'll be fun.
It is fun. It's weird. It's like, that's where Russell goes and he surfs, and I kind of sit on the beach knitting with my kids, like Madame Lafarge, you know. Enjoy yourself, have fun. Yeah, it's all...
Do you go somewhere remote, or do you go to a big, like...
No, it's just, well, it is remote. We just drive up the coast, you know. We've done it for a couple of years.
No, they do remote. I mean, we've been on vacation with them, where Finola will call and say, have really low expectations. You know, and you get there, and it's literally a teepee.
Yeah, it is, yeah,
and
it's true.
with a mud, with a mud ceiling. And
I felt
like,
so
this
bad.
is remote.
Yes, I know it is remote. I remember that time when I invited you out there, and we went down these rickety little stairs. Like, my husband likes to go online and find these really strange remote places, because I don't know why. I really don't. I think he likes to feel like he could go out into the desert with some toothpaste and a box of matches and survive, you know?
Right, sure.
I'm like, I need pampering, I need a spa.
Right, no, do you remember that there was a shoilet next to the kitchen?
A shoilet, that's
right. So it was like a shower toilet. Shoilet.
And you could cook at the same time.
And the kitchen, and the kitchen, and it was separated by a wood plank. And I said, Vinny,
who was pregnant? Was I pregnant?
You were pregnant.
Enormously pregnant. And I couldn't make it down the stairs.
You couldn't make it down the stairs, and Russell would just leave you on the stairs.
Yeah, but that was horrible. I remember, like, I try never to tidy up. It's sort of, you know, it just does something to my psyche. So I really try very carefully not to tidy up ever in my life. But before you were coming, I was in this place, you know, cleaning things. And I remember we had to change Michael at one point. Yes. And you were like, don't let him touch the couch.
Don't put him on the couch or the bed. I'll hold him in one hand. And Finola, if you could wipe his cheeks, that would be great.
I've got him. I'm all over it. I got you back.
Finola, right after this.
Tomorrow on Live from the new film Click, Adam Sandler.
The Fairly Odd Parents limited edition $50 Best Western travel card is yours free when you stay any 6 nights before August 25th. Visit bestwestern.com/TV for details.
America's #1 value price internet service is only $9.95 a month. Net Zero is easy to use, safe, and reliable. Net Zero. Join the millions.
Tomorrow on Live with Regis and Kelly. Don't touch that clicker. Funny Man megastar Adam Sandler is here.
I'm a great-looking man.
Plus the coolest toys for hot summer fun. Next Live.
This botanical garden house, the largest variety of a plant in the world.
What is this? Get out of the thing!
Dirty mouth? Clean it up with Orbit Citrus Mint. A tropical taste of mint. Fabulous. For a good clean feeling, no matter what.
Ready to play?
Revlon introduces a light, sweat-proof makeup that can keep up with you. New Color Stay Active Light Makeup. The smooth, even finish wears long, feels light, so you look naturally beautiful no matter what your day brings. Sweat-proof, sun-proof.
Rub-off proof.
Stay busy, stay beautiful, no sweat. New Color Stay Active Light Makeup. Only from Revlon.
Hello? Where are you?
On June 30th comes the film Liz Smith calls brilliant, fresh, wickedly funny.
You should have seen the look she gave me. I thought the flesh was gonna melt off her face.
It's the best comedy of the summer.
Go get Patricia. Who's that? Good girl!
Meryl Streep has never been better.
You have no style.
I think that depends on...
No, that wasn't a question.
The Devil Wears Prada, rated PG-13, June 30th.
Ready to save 50% on new flooring? Just call Empire today during our super summer sale. We'll bring samples of quality brand name hardwood and laminate flooring right to your home. And we'll install your new floors next day. And during our super summer sale, you'll save 50%. That's right, 50%. Plus, no payments for a year. For beautiful floors installed next day, call Empire today.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Sometimes an idea just clicks, like new Mission multigrain tortillas and wraps. The hearty taste of 100% whole grain with all the fiber of whole wheat bread. One taste and you'll see the light. New Mission multigrain tortillas. Now there's an idea.
We are back with the gorgeous Finola Hughes, who is back on General Hospital. You played, I mean, I think the most popular character ever on General Hospital, Anna Devane. From 85 to 92, and I remember when you came to work at All My Children, people were like frozen in their tracks, and people wanted to act better. And you know, suddenly like we were signing up for acting classes because you were coming. You know, it was like because you're so terrific on that show. So, you know, how did they get you back? How did they lure you back?
Well, you know, the girl that plays my daughter was back, Kimberly McCullough, and then they said that they were bringing back, you know, they were sort of bringing out of retirement all the vets. You know, and
back from the dead.
Wheeling, beep, 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 wheeling us in. And so, and they said that they were bringing Tristan back and play my husband. And first of all, I think I was doing my show, How Do I Look? So I had some other things to do.
Right, sure.
And watching my son play T-ball, which is really sort of, you know, that's very nerve-wracking. So I had a lot of things to do during this period of time. And then they called me back and said, we want to do a week in May. Right. And it was such a great idea, like the way that they wanted me to enter and stuff like that. It just seemed so much fun that I said yes. And then they asked me to come back and do a little summer storyline where I'm going to get into a lot of trouble.
Well, because people immediately tuned into you were back, and like, I mean, it had to do huge things for them. It had to, because I suddenly found myself after like all these years watching General Hospital again. You know, and it was like you picked up right where you left off.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think the character's kind of popular because she was a single mom. Well, I guess she sort of hid her child from the husband. It's a long story.
Let's show a clip of it.
Okay.
There's a clip that you got. This clip you're back is on the scene in Port Charles.
Oh, sure.
Take a look.
Anna.
Sure.
It's been a while.
Guess I had that coming.
Oh, baby. I'm just getting started.
Wow! Kicking butt and taking names.
Yeah, you have to go to a lot of acting classes for that, right?
The show's back next Friday, June 30th.
We actually call that Tuesdays at Russell and Finola's house. Really, that's what we call that.
Nice.
Yeah, so of course it's General Hospital. You're back for the entire summer.
Yeah.
And you're still doing How Do I Look?
I'm still doing How Do I Look, yeah.
The new season starts soon?
It starts on July 17th, the new season of How Do I Look.
17th.
6 seasons in. That's great.
Great to have you here. We miss you.
Revlon is next.
Don't go away.
Friday on Live from the new film Click, actress Kate Beckinsale.
Today on The View, she shot to stardom with her Greek wedding. Actress Mia Vardalos is talking to the ladies. Then on Thursday, singer Nelly Furtado performs. And on Friday, Keanu Reeves with Sandra Bullock. Don't miss some great shows this week on All New Views.
It's lights, camera, and plenty of action. Take a walk down the red carpet and celebrate Vanna's star on the Walk of Fame. Tune in as Wheel Goes Hollywood.
Tonight at 7:30 here on ABC 7.
The King is coming home. The Lion King makes its triumphant return to the beautiful Pantages Theater this November, so that all Los Angeles can share in Broadway's most spectacular musical event. Performances for this limited 8-week return engagement begin this November, but tickets are on sale now. Call 213-365-3500 or visit Ticketmaster.com.
You've always done things your own way. Why should it be any different with your health care? With Blue Shield of California Medicare supplement plans, you get more control and more choices. We offer a variety of plans to help cover you where Medicare doesn't. We also offer a Medicare Part D prescription drug plan. You can pick any doctor, any specialist, and any hospital without a referral. All from the company that's specialized in health coverage for over 65 years. So call 1-800-521-1796 to find out more about Blue Shield Medicare supplement plans. It's health coverage you can really feel good about. For a free information kit on Blue Shield's Medicare plans, call 1-800-521-1796 or your authorized agent today.
This Thursday, ABC will boldly go where no competition has gone before. Master of Champions. Each week, contestants with amazing one-of-a-kind skills. Handstand sprints. Compete in outrageous events. Helicopter bottle opener. It's the most extreme, over-the-top, eye-opening show ever. Master of Champions. Premieres Thursday, 8/7 Central, only on ABC.
Eyewitness news in high definition. Experience the difference.
He's one of the members of the legendary hip-hop group Run DMC. Now he begins his second season on MTV's
Good to see you.
Take a seat.
So great to see
So
you.
nice to meet you.
Happy to be here.
I saw your brother the other night out in the Hamptons.
Oh, running around?
Yeah, running around.
Brothers
He's always
Russell
busy.
Simmons.
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
Joseph Simmons.
You're Joseph Simmons? That's your birth
So we
name?
have the same last name.
Nice.
That's how it works out.
I see how that works
This
out.
past weekend they showed like a marathon, right?
Oh, yeah,
at Run's
yeah.
house, just to catch everybody up for
It's
the...
exciting because it went #1 for the whole weekend on MTV.
I'm telling you, it's such a great show.
It's really a clever concept.
You know, Brad Pitt actually ordered all of the DVDs because he's a father and he likes the show. I was shocked. So
No
Brad Pitt,
kidding.
I'm telling you, that's what MTV told me. They
Oh
said,
my gosh.
Brad Pitt ordered all of the episodes.
Here's what you have to do. You have to call Brad and invite him over to the house.
Now you can come
and
with
then
the
make
kids.
sure I'm there with a barbecue.
Oh, okay.
We'll have like a small impromptu gathering.
Maybe a little swim contest
Yeah,
or something.
something.
So tell us a bit about yourself. You're a native New Yorker.
New York.
Grew up in Hollis.
Yep, Hollis, Queens.
Yay!
And you're with the legendary Run DMC, which was unbelievable. You won the first rap Grammy. You,
Yep, stuff like that.
Do you miss that part of your life?
No,
touring
I
around and
call
all
myself the after rap. I'm dad, you know.
Nice.
I let 50 Cent and them have that. I'm just trying to make sure that I can keep my kids guided correctly and let them have a fun time at the same time. Sometimes it's hard to let go. My daughter, you know, she's in Maxim magazine. I'm like, oh my gosh, she has to wear a bathing suit. Oh Jesus.
Now,
Wait a second.
How do you go
How do you
from,
do it? You
how do you
close your
let
eyes.
go? Right.
And hope for the best.
But she's beautiful. I mean, your girls are beautiful.
You know, I don't. She said, Daddy, I have to be in Maxim magazine. I said, I have to be. It's a must.
Right.
I said, can I come to the photo shoot?
Right.
And she said no.
Right.
So I sent Angela, my youngest daughter, to go and watch. And that's on the episode coming up, too.
Oh, nice.
Episode.
Have you seen the finished product?
Yeah, I haven't seen the Maxim magazine. That hasn't made it into the home yet.
Oh, boy.
Will you let it in the home? Will you let Maxim in?
Yeah. I'm open.
That'll be a two-parter.
Yeah.
So what are some other things we have in store for the second season?
Yeah. Well, the episode tomorrow night is me going to the doctor.
Oh.
And a lot of people, men don't go to the doctor, they just walk until they fall. So
right, that's right.
My son is like, Daddy, you're 40 years old. I said, what are you talking to, son? You know, it's like, you need to go to the doctor, Daddy. So that's one episode. And the last episode, what happened in that episode? I don't remember. But this episode is about me going to the doctor.
And is everything okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, good. Well, you're here, that's for sure. We're going to take a break. We're going to talk more about Rosenthal.
Friday on Live, Rita Wilson.
Oh, it's on your foot. Oh, it's just... okay, yeah.
Next time, go camping with a tent. All tents on sale. This week, only at Kmart.
Think you know all there is to know about getting your cholesterol right? You may be wrong, because getting bad cholesterol down might be just part of the equation. You may also want to get your good cholesterol up. Even more surprising, this cholesterol medicine does both. Crestor. Crestor, along with diet, can lower bad cholesterol by up to 52%. But Crestor also raises your good cholesterol. Down with the bad, up with the good. Is Crestor right for you? That's between you and your doctor. Crestor is not for everyone, including people with liver disease and women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. Simple blood tests are needed to check for liver problems. Tell your doctor about other medications you're taking, or if you experience muscle pain or weakness, as they may be a sign of serious side effects. Down with the bad, up with the good. Talk to your doctor about Crestor.
If you're without prescription coverage and can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Looks like a beautiful day for a race, Bob.
I'll say.
And they're off. Woo-wee.
Everybody's racing in for a McDonald's Happy Meal, celebrating Disney and Pixar's newest movie, Cars.
It's Sit and Sleep's Independence Sale, where the only thing exploding more than fireworks are Erwin's migraines. You're killing me, Larry! Get the lowest prices of the year with queen-size sets from Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Springer, and Miralax. Selling elsewhere for up to $5.99, now just $3.85. Buy now and pay no interest till 2008 with your minimum monthly payments, and get a free bed frame and free local delivery. Sit and Sleep will beat anyone's advertised price, or your mattress is free!
When I saw that picture of me, I knew it was time to take action. And here, look at me now. I feel awesome. I feel like I'm a walking advertisement for LA Weight Loss, because people will always ask me, how did you do it? How did you lose weight? And I tell them it's so simple. You can have chocolate, even a hamburger, and still stay on the program. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. Just pick up the phone and call.
LA Weight Loss Center is just $9 a week. Call for your free consultation, 1-800-526-SLIM.
TV's Run's house. Now, you've got 5 kids in Run's house right now.
Yes.
Is it true that you're trying for number 6?
We're working on it, you know, trying to put that together.
Now, will we be seeing that on the air?
You'll be seeing it. I don't want to give away everything, but you'll be seeing the whole process, besides for the real process of how they... We'll see the stork and all of that stuff.
Right.
So what's the process of making that show? It's not scripted, right? It's a reality show.
What happens is they come in at the beginning of the week and say, what's going on? I'll say, okay, Angela's graduating. Can we catch that? You know, if I have to have a conversation with one of my kids, they'll say, no, don't have it in the living room. Could you have it in the den. Where it's lit perfectly, so it's not scripted. It's just, my life is pretty scripted on my own, because I have to have a schedule. With 5 kids, if you don't have a schedule, they'll schedule you.
Right, sure, right.
So my job is to, you know, pull it all together. So that MTV says, can we be down with this process?
It's really amazing.
Is there anything your kids say, Dad, I'm not comfortable with you talking to me on camera about this?
If it's, they never said it. I don't really embarrass them. I'm trying to just grow up myself and raise a good family, so I don't want to do anything to hurt my kids' feelings. Cameras on or cameras off. So it's a very delicate process raising kids, and I don't want to ever hurt them.
The kids are incredibly natural on the show. It's amazing to watch them. I mean, because it's like the cameras aren't even there at all. They're clever and funny.
Well,
we have a clip of one,
we have a clip where your sons are actually trying to, we were talking about it before, trying to get you to go to the doctor, right?
They pushed me. Physical. Check it out.
Here's Run's house.
It's
such a great show, Run's House. It airs Thursday nights at 9:30 on MTV. You should watch it. We got All American Rejects when we return.
Be right back.
Monday on Live, a performance by rock group Def Leppard.
When the sun goes down,
we are monitoring breaking news now.
The night team at ABC7 is hard at work.
The first human case in LA.
What a great run.
Only Eyewitness News captures the biggest stories of the night.
A scene from Air 7 HD.
In high definition.
There are many unanswered questions.
Only one station tracks your wake-up weather.
Let's go in close now. Live Doppler 7000.
In real time. If it's news you need, if it's clarity you want, if it's 11 p.m., it's Eyewitness News in HD, only on ABC7.
I'm very nervous about this Part D, and I know there's a limited time that we have to sign up.
I don't think any of us like change, and these are just tremendous changes at this time in our life.
What I don't need to hear anymore is about the deadline.
We want to feel like we have some control.
I had to do my homework.
So I researched it and saw that SCAN provided all the things I needed.
Are you currently on SCAN?
Oh, yes. It's comprehensive health insurance, including Part D.
No other plan that I've seen has information like this at your fingertips.
Well, there's 24-hour nurse advice and routine transportation and
eyeglasses, hearing aids. I really believe that this is one of the best kept secrets.
You almost look forward to falling apart.
You can still change your Medicare health plan or drug coverage through June 30th, 2006. To get more information or to schedule an in-home appointment, call SCAN at 1-800-547-0885. SCAN Health Plan.
Nice to see you, Miss Heaton.
Hey, Mr. Pharmacist. So you shop here, too?
Well, actually, I work here.
You're a pharmacist.
Yeah, Save-On Pharmacist.
And this is Albertsons.
The last time I checked.
Am I missing something?
Remember, for all your family's healthcare needs, the most convenient pharmacy in Southern California is still the Save-On Pharmacy in your neighborhood Albertsons.
So I guess I'll be seeing you around Albertsons.
Well, technically, Save-On.
Right, only at Albertsons.
Are you brave enough to become a pirate? But landlubbers beware of the place they call Splash Battle. Pirates wanted, knights wanted, drivers wanted, explorers wanted, heroes wanted. $9 or $11 a month gets you unlimited admission.
Their first album went straight to platinum, and now their second CD is following right behind it.
Here performing Move Along are the All American Rejects.
Your days we're thinking when you fall everyone stands another day and you that you fell up sinking with a life filled in your hands are shaking cold. These hands are meant to hold. Speak to me when all you gotta keep it strong. You move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, you move along gotta keep it strong. Move along, along like I know you do. Even when your hope is gone, move along, along, just to make it through. When all you gotta keep is strong, move along, like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along, just to make it through. Move along. Right back what is wrong, we move along. Right back what is wrong, we move along. And so long to the Regis and Kelly Show.
More with All American Rejects when live returns in a moment.
Moving along, nothing to see.
Do we know what killed him?
No chemical odor. Can't be a bug spray.
Only a bug spray can kill that fast.
Raid Earth Options, specially formulated with plant oil.
Smells like cloves.
Are you saying he was killed by some kind of plant?
The plant-based formula in Raid Earth Options kills 3 times faster. Raid Earth Options kills bugs dead. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
3 incomplete homework assignments. 5 movie trailers stopped midstream. 13 important phone calls missed.
When you've got dial-up, you can miss out on so much. Now, you don't have to anymore. Not when you can get high-speed Verizon Online DSL for just $17.99 a month. And you can do so much more, like click and connect to the net in an instant. Talk on the phone and surf the web at the same time on the same line. Download photos faster than you can say smile. Order by June 30th and your first month's free. Just call 1-888-505-6375. That's 1-888-505-6375 to get Verizon Online DSL for about what you've been paying for dial-up and see what you've been missing.
32 photos of grandson opened. 347 favorite disco tunes downloaded.
At Sylvan, we can help your child catch up, keep up, or get ahead in school. Call now and see how summer tutoring at Sylvan can make all the difference. Our customized tutoring can help with reading, math, writing, homework, test taking, college prep, and more. And we offer live online tutoring at home. Call if you want to see a better report card in the fall and a more confident child this summer. So ask about summer tutoring. Call 800-EDUCATE now. Waiting isn't the answer. Calling Sylvan is. Sylvan, 800-EDUCATE.
Every day is a wonderful day at the Disneyland 50th anniversary. It's not too late to celebrate.
John Bon Jovi's Oprah Show debut, next Oprah.
Closed captioning sponsored in part by
Head On. Apply directly to the forehead. Head On. Apply directly to the forehead. Head On. Apply directly to the forehead. Head On is available without a prescription at retailers nationwide.
Perspire too much? You may need the only antiperspirant that relieves excessive perspiration, Certain Dry. Only Certain Dry has the special doctor formula to relieve excessive perspiration, Certain Dry.
Across the country and around the corner, your Good Neighbor Pharmacy is part of your community. It's nice to know there's a Good Neighbor Pharmacy close to you.
And we're back with the All-American Rejects. That was unbelievable. Well done, guys. That was really cool.
This is Tyson Ritter. Are you sort of like the spokesperson for the band, would you say?
I guess today I am, yeah.
How long have you all been together?
We've been together for about 4 years, 4 to 7 years, all 4 of us, yeah.
Really?
I heard you guys just moved to New York with like $1,000 in your pocket and tried to make it?
When we were recording our record, yeah, we were like, hey, for Christmas, we don't want socks and underwear. We want money. And we got about $1,000 and 12 songs and made a record.
That lasted you about a week in New York.
Right,
I spent $100 on cabs the first day.
Out of the $1,000, who was able to collect the most? Don't say you equally had, like, you know.
Nick's parents own a flower shop, so he's got the old money.
Yeah, he's got old money. That's right.
Nice.
Well, are you on tour now? How long?
Yes, we're on tour indefinitely till we fall, probably.
Well, it's fantastic.
That's
we're
great.
So
Thanks for getting up so early.
Thanks for having us.
The CD is in stores now, as you know, and I want to thank you, Neil, for being the co-host today.
Oh,
How I Met Your Mother.
He was great.
On wasn't he terrific? CBS at 8:30. And now the All-American Rejects are going to perform their hit "Dirty Little Secret."
Check it out.
Let me know that I've done wrong when I've known this all along. I go around a time or two just to waste my time with you. Tell me all that you're thrown away. You find out games you don't want to play. You are the only one that needs to know. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone, no, you'll be just another regret. Oh, that you can keep my dirty little secret. You should know when we live such fragile lives, it's the best way we survive. Go around a time or two just to waste my time with you.